finally talked myself out of it, and I told myself this time, oh my gosh, hey guys, it's me, Chaka. Oh, it was kind of weird, okay, quirky, that's me. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's crazy because like dead ass, like I've been wanting to like create this for so long, but I've been afraid. Dead ass, like I've been afraid to put myself out there. And it's kind of funny because this video is about how to overcome your fears and how to live a fearful life. A fearful life, a fearless life, a life full of no fears. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we do get anxious and we do feel, you know, a type of way. But I'm here to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, you have what it takes to push past your boundaries and do everything that you're afraid of. Because believe it or not, everything that you're afraid to do is actually what you're meant to be doing. Like, you wouldn't be having fear towards those certain things if it was not going to be beneficial to you, because the things that we're most afraid of are actually what pushes us to new levels. Like, you got to get out your comfort zone and able to grow. You know how they say that? It's very true. So I'm really just winging this. I didn't even prepare, but I'm just gonna talk from like my own perspective, because I mean, this channel is really just like about my perspective and about me and about how I see the world and advice through my lens, because we're all experiencing life through our own vision, through our own eyes, you know what I'm saying? And we can take in bits and pieces from other people's experiences, and it can allow us to enrich our experience to the max, because we can learn from other people's mistakes, and that's really great. Like, I love learning from other people's mistakes. That can be number one. Number one, learn from the mistakes of others. You see your peers, you see them do things, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, say for example, you have a friend, and your friend is like so dang good at drawing, right? Your friend draws so good, but your friend only draws when they're alone and they don't want to show people their artwork. You know what I'm saying? And you're always like pushing your friend, like, oh my gosh, I think you should post this, or you should sell your art, you should do this, you should do that. And like, you're so frustrated because your friend doesn't want to do that thing that you're telling them to do, and they're so freaking talented and they're sleeping on themselves. Okay, why is that making you upset? Look in the mirror. It's a reflection. You're getting mad at your friend because you're sleeping on yourself too. Believe it or not, you have hidden talents that you're not putting into the world. So just look at the scenario and see what comes naturally. What are you naturally good at that you're not really, you know, like tapping into, that you can really be profiting on, like not even just material wise, but just like internally, like expressing yourself and receiving love back, because you're putting love out into the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. Like, so I'm also going to make a video in the future about how to like find your life purpose and how to find your life path. And so yeah, if you guys would like to see that video, I would like you guys to comment about that. So not only using your friends as earning experience, but number two would be just doing things out of your comfort zone. Like, whatever you're afraid to do, I say do it now. Like, whatever you're in your mind about, go do it. Like, seriously, like, the more you think about it, like, the more days that pass, and before you know it, it's 2 weeks, it's 3 weeks, it's 4 weeks, it's 2 months, it's a whole year, and you haven't done that one thing that you're so freaking afraid to do. Like, what are you waiting for? Here's an example from out of like my life experience, like how like I started getting out of my comfort zone. So like, I used to be like kind of afraid to like do things by myself, like go places by myself. I have Libra placements. So like, you know what I'm saying? We're all about partnerships and stuff. Libra, Moon, Venus, Libra, whatever. So like, yeah, so I went through this whole phase where like I could not go places alone. I could not do anything alone. Like, this was like when I was in high school and stuff. But like, I had moved states to a whole new state, and I had no choice but to be alone because, bruh, I didn't know anybody. Nobody knew me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go places alone. Like, people don't know who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole new place. This ain't what I'm used to. So, I'm sorry, I'm being fidgety. So, what I did was, well, this wasn't even by choice, but it was like literally the universe lined this up for me because if this didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have like hit the ground running like this. Like, so, mini story time. So, a friend of mine that I met at my new school or whatever, come to find out we had like really similar taste in music, and we both really digged Rory's music. Like, we were like, oh my god, like Indigo Child had just came out, and I was like playing that mixtape for like a very long time or whatever. And well, Indigo Child didn't had like just came out. It came out like the summer before I moved, and then like I think like a year later or something, he dropped All We Need. So All We Need just came out, and so he was going on the tour for All We Need. Rory was, and my friend, you know, she's into the same type of music that I am, so she was like, let's go to the show. You know what I'm saying? Let's get tickets. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool because like where I was from, like no one came to perform. Like I moved from Oklahoma to Maryland. At the time I was living in Maryland. I don't even live there anymore. So basically I'm like, oh my god, yes, like I would love to go because like I didn't have the opportunities to do stuff like that. Like me and my friends, like we went to parties and we went to shows, but like we had to go to a whole freaking different state just to go to see like Xavier Woods and stuff. So basically like Chris Travis too. I don't even know if you guys know these people. It doesn't even really matter about the artist, more about the story that I'm telling you. So a few days before it's time to link up and go to the show, she tells me that like you know, like at the time like we were still in high school, so like her parents were strict or whatever, and like they didn't want her to go to the show because I don't really remember the reason, but I think like she told them last minute, and like they just thought that was like disrespectful as fuck, like for her to like tell them like last minute. You know how parents are. Some parents, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I wasn't even staying with my parents, so that was not an issue for me. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because I really have to go see Rory because like I'm so freaking connected to his music right now. Like his music really like got me through my transition, through my move and everything. And All We Need was like just as great as Indigo Child. I'm like, man, I'm really connected and I've been bumping this. Like, you know, make sure I know all the words and stuff so I'm lit at the show, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna have to go. Like, it's too last minute for me not to go. Like, what am I gonna do? Sell my ticket? Like, I mean, I could have, but why would I just give up on an opportunity like that just because of somebody else? Like, just because they can't go. So, I never went to any shows by myself, let alone like go to the movies by myself, go to parties by myself, any of that at the time, right? I didn't do any of that. So I just went and had and did it. You know what I'm saying? And I went and I had a great time. It was freaking amazing. And like it was great. Like I was just in my own energy and like I connected with people there. And like it was great. Like I just had so much fun. It's just an example of like pushing past your comfort zone, like what it can bring to you. And because like I did that one thing like 3 or 4 years ago, whatever, like now, bruh, I be mobbing solo all the time. Like I mob solo. Like I don't even I have friends, but I don't even really have friends. Like just to be honest, like I go places by myself. Like I just do things by myself. Like if you see me in a party, like 10 times out of 10, like I'm by myself. Like I probably came with people, but they're probably not even like I just be by myself, bro. Like I go places by myself. Like I'm an independent shawty out here. So something else you can do to release your fear is also acknowledge your fears. By just like stating it out loud. So number 3 is acknowledge your fears and what it is that you're truly afraid of. You have to face your fears head on. You know what I'm saying? Like because a lot of the times like our fears are grained so deep into our minds to where it's a subconscious thought and you don't even really realize where this fear is stemming from. So if you have like fear of, so for example, my whole thing about going places alone was like a fear, a social anxiety fear, like fear of being awkward or standing out, looking weird, or you know, just anything, not knowing what to say. Like, you know, like if you have those social anxiety and your fear is, oh my gosh, I don't want to, like post a video of me singing or whatever. I'm sorry. I suck at examples. So like, say you're so freaking afraid to post a video of you singing. So this relates to me because, bro, I was afraid to do that shit too. Like, the fuck? Like, bro, I'm overcoming all my fears to K18 by putting myself out there so you guys can see, like, if I can do it, you can do it too. Like, I'm trying. You guys are watching me on my journey to all of this on some real shit. So if you're afraid to do something, just find out why. Like, the reasons behind why I was afraid to post videos of me singing is because, like, I thought, like, one, like, what if somebody doesn't like it and they're going to talk shit? Or what if I get, like, a horrible, like, mean-ass comment? Or, like, what if it doesn't come out good? Or, like, it's, like, your fears are dumb as fuck. Like, who cares what anybody thinks about me? One, like, I sound good as fuck. Three, who cares if there's trolls online? The fuck, there's trolls everywhere. The fuck, I troll for fun. No, I don't make fun of people. But, like, people just sit on the internet and say funny things, and it's not even really trying to be mean. Like, all trolling is not even really intended to hurt your feelings, and it's not really, like, cyberbullying. And three, I don't even know what three says, so that shows you that my fears are not even that important. And then once you, like, face your fears, and then you, like, figure out, like, you prove yourself wrong, like, you gotta go hard on yourself, prove yourself wrong why your fear is, like, not even true. And then, like, that shit just, like, just goes away. It just, like, puffs, like a fairy odd parents and the poof. That's all it is. Like, so I just say, like, anything that you're afraid to do, like, do it anyways. Like, don't let your mind talk you out of doing shit that could actually benefit you in the long run. So, like, face your fears head on, and the more that you do things that you're afraid to do, the more courage you get, and the more strength you get, and the more boldness and confidence that you will have, and the more people that you can inspire and liberate, because you're liberating yourself. And, like, we're supposed to be free. You can't be free living in fear. You have to act from a place of love by first showing self-love to yourself, love to others, and it's okay to fail, and you don't always have to be perfect. And keeping those two things in mind will just allow you to just be the best version of yourself. Like, you have to mess up in order to do something the right way at least one time. You gotta fail. You know what I'm saying? You know what Aaliyah said. At first you don't succeed. Get back up. Try again. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna keep getting back up because ain't nobody about to stay down. Don't nobody have time for that. Don't nobody have time to be dragging their feet when it's moves to be made, honey. So I hope that I helped somebody, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And truthfully, like, I want to post content on this channel regularly. I'm aiming for once a week, so it'll be cool if you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video to your friends, and I probably told you things that you already know, but I probably, you know, let you know on some extra stuff. And it'll be cool if you gave me some video ideas and all types of stuff. So yeah, just thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.